Welcome to On the Edge with JP Devine from Central Maine Sunday. On the Edge with JP Devine Audio is sponsored by Sprague & Curtis Real Estate, the largest full-service real estate brokerage in Central Maine's capital region, selling properties, helping people, getting it done. Visit their website at spragueandcurtis.com. Now here's JP Devine.
What was that? Earthquakes, I have known. January 18, 2018. Rattled residents from several small towns flooded 9/11 with calls after a small earthquake hit coastal Maine on Wednesday evening. But no one was injured and no significant damage was reported. I felt a rumbling sensation, said Kate Cutco, director of the Bowdoin Public Library. Her house was about 5 miles from the epicenter. It was enough so that all of us, my family members, looked up at each other and said, "What was that?" Los Angeles, September 4th, 1981. My youngest, Jelana, and I were sitting at the kitchen table in our home in Hancock Park, Los Angeles. We were eating bowls of Captain Crunch and talking. She paused and looked up when the house began to tremble and the faux Tiffany lamp over the table began to sway back and forth. "What was that?" I asked. "Earthquake," she said quietly and calmly as she ate cereal. Then another rumble, harder and shakier. "What was that?" I said, dropping my spoon. "Bigger earthquake," she said just as calmly. "What do we do? Today?" "No, Jill. Now." "What do we do now?" "I have to go to school. You ready?" L.A., baby. That's the way it was with my kids. Earthquakes came and went in L.A. Big ones, small ones, some scary, some just annoying. They all scared me. They kind of scared my wife, who was from Maine, where they never had earthquakes. But she was always calm, even in the big one, like the 1971 6.7 San Fernando Valley Silmer quake on February 9th that collapsed several major freeway interchanges. That was scary. The TV news that night said the lower Van Norman Dam had sprung some cracks, and thousands of folks around it were evacuated. Evacuated? I'm a movie kid. That's all I needed to hear. The word popped up an image of Londoners in the Blitz, or the panic and the yellow fever in New Orleans that killed 41,000 people. People evacuated for their lives, pushing each other on the buses, swimming to Algiers across the Mississippi. Oh, none of the four of us even knew where Lower Van Norman Dam was. I called some friends. I called my agent. "Where the hell is the Lower Van Norman Dam?" Nobody knew. We didn't even know there was a dam in L.A. A dam? "You mean like the Hoover Dam?" my oldest asked. "We studied that last year. That's a big dam." "Is it going to reach us? Should we bring our bikes in?" Jelana asked with a mouthful of cookie. Oh boy, L.A. babies. Los Angeles, February 9th, 1971, 6 a.m. I don't remember the number, but it was big, and it was our first significant quake. I was shaken out of a deep sleep and leapt to my feet. "Get the girls," I shouted. "Get the girls, and get under a doorframe and stay there. Now, don't panic. I've got this. I know what to do. Just get the girls," I shouted as I struggled into my slippers and ran down the hall to the girls' room. It was empty. Their bedclothes were tossed about. "The girls are gone," I screamed. Then I ran into the hall and looked towards the front door. There she stood, holding a small suitcase, both daughters standing beside her, wearing their new robes and slippers, all three staring at me. Poor Daddy, the panic queen. A true story they still chide me on. Tachikawa, Japan, 1954. I was returning from the mess hall at my base to my quarters. At that time, we were quartered in a refurbished old World War II Japanese prison with bare cement floors and huge barred windows. All at once, unexpectedly, the 6-foot-tall locker started dancing away from the wall as the building shook. The houseboy, who was mopping the floor, just kept swishing the mop around like it was a common occurrence. And to him, it was. He could see me gripping the door. He laughed. An officer later told me that a tremor occurs in Japan at least every 5 minutes, and each year there are up to 2,000 quakes that can be felt by people. True facts. Earthquakes in Maine? I came here largely to avoid being there in the big one, and now they followed me. First were the ticks, then the snow. Now H3M2 and all the things. 5 earthquakes in 1 week in Maine. 5? Where can a boy run? Where can a boy hide? Kudos to Jelana Devine Nickel, who actually keeps records of such things.
Thanks for listening to On the Edge with JP Devine from Central Maine Sunday. On the Edge with JP Devine is sponsored by Sprague & Curtis Real Estate, the largest full-service real estate brokerage in Central Maine's capital region. Selling properties, helping people, getting it done. Visit their website at spragueandcurtis.com. Make sure you pick up Central Maine Sunday this week wherever newspapers are sold, and visit our website at centralmaine.com.